I remember a time, when I had just finished high school, and I went out and I bought myself a pair of Doc Martens. It was these brown boots that I bought, nothing like any other shoes that I'd worn before. I always kind of wore just black Vans or black Adidas, just kind of your casual canvas slip-on shoes. But all my friends in kind of the new circle that I was running in were wearing these Doc Martens, and so I wanted to be part of the crew. So I went out to Platypus or Hype or something like that, and I bought myself these Doc Martens, and I remember sending pictures around to the group chat and showing everyone my new shoes, and they just didn't suit me. They weren't what I was used to. I didn't really feel comfortable in them, but I wanted to be part of the group, so I went out and bought them anyway. I don't know if you've ever had an experience like that, where maybe you've changed up what you wear or what you listen to or how you speak or what you do, because you want to fit in, you want to be part of the group. Maybe you want to kind of seek out a little bit of popularity. You know, in my experience, in this particular experience, but also broader in my life, I've noticed that seeking out popularity is a really difficult and tiring way to live. Because whenever we seek out anything earthly, I think we find that we are never truly satisfied, even when we feel as though we've found what we're looking for. Maybe it's this search for popularity, and I felt like popularity was owning my Doc Martens, but that didn't really fill the void. Maybe you're seeking success at school or in your career, and you go and you nail the test result, but then you find out that really that's not satisfying you either, and you're just in this perpetual cycle of trying to chase something the world is offering you, changing yourself up, trying something new, chasing things of the world, but it's never actually satisfying you. And it reminds me of this story in the Bible where we see Jesus meet this woman at a well, and this woman is drawing water from the well like she does every day, in the middle of the day, in the heat of the day, and she's drawing this water out again and again and again. And Jesus meets with her at the well. And he says to her that people who drink the water from that well, people who drink the water of the world, will continue to be thirsty. In this context, in our context, maybe like people who are chasing popularity or success or wealth or fame, more likes on Instagram, whatever it may be, people who are drinking the water of the world will continue to be thirsty because the world will never satisfy that need deep within us. What Jesus says to her is that those who drink living water, the living water that comes from Jesus, will never be thirsty again, because when we find our identity, when we find our meaning, when we find that kind of fulfillment of that thirst in Jesus, that He is really the only thing that can satisfy our need. So really, I wonder if the question, is seeking popularity bad, is the question that we should be asking ourselves, because ultimately once you start asking that question, you just replace the word popularity with whatever is in your mind. Is seeking popularity bad? Success, fame, more likes, whatever it may be, you just continue to replace that word, because the world will teach you to try and seek out things to find your meaning, but ultimately the world will never satisfy you. Maybe the question that you should be asking is, am I seeking Jesus in my life? Because I believe that Jesus is the one who will satisfy that thirst in your life.